Today, I need you to embrace what's difficult. Today, I need you to accept the challenge. Today, I need you to fall in love with the process. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is a declaration of war against mediocrity. This is your wake-up call to stop sleepwalking through life and start living with intention, with purpose, with fire in your soul. There will be countless moments when you'll feel discouraged, when your passion fades, when you think, maybe this isn't meant for me. These moments are not signs to quit. They are tests. They are the universe asking you, how badly do you want this? Are you willing to pay the price? But if you truly want to reach your destiny, you must make up your mind. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when conditions are perfect. Right now. This very moment. You must decide that failure is not an option, that giving up is not in your vocabulary, that you will find a way or make one. If you give up after the first try, or the 5th, or the 30th, what that really means is you didn't want it badly enough. And that's okay, but be honest with yourself. Don't dress up your excuses as wisdom. Don't call your fear being realistic. If you want something with every fiber of your being, you don't count attempts. You don't set a limit on how many times you'll try. You keep going until you break through or break down trying. There must be something you believe in so deeply that it makes you relentless. Something that doesn't shake you no matter how impossible it looks. Something that doesn't discourage you no matter how long it takes. Something that doesn't make you quit just because someone told you no. What is that thing for you? What makes your heart race? What keeps you up at night with excitement rather than anxiety? What would you pursue even if no one ever applauded, even if no one ever noticed, even if you never received a single dollar for your efforts? That's your purpose. That's your calling. That's the thing worth sacrificing for. Your attitude has to be, if I have to believe for my entire life, I will. I will not stop believing. I will not take no for an answer. I will not settle for mediocrity. I will pursue what was placed in my heart. This is not arrogance. This is not stubbornness for the sake of being stubborn. This is sacred determination. This is the kind of conviction that built empires, that created innovations, that changed the course of history. When everyone around you doubts, you believe. When the odds are stacked against you, you believe. When you've been knocked down so many times you've lost count, you believe. Because belief is not about ignoring reality, it's about creating a new reality through the power of your unwavering commitment. Ask yourself, what do I really want? And write it down. Don't just think about it. Don't just talk about it. Write it down. Make it concrete. Make it real. Because there's something magical that happens when you transfer a thought from your mind to paper. It becomes tangible. It becomes accountable. It becomes the first step in the journey from dream to reality. Writing forces you to think. Thinking creates images. Those images start to grow, and you begin building a vision in your mind. And it's the visionaries who change the world. Think about that. Every great achievement started as a vision in someone's mind. The Wright brothers saw humans flying before anyone believed it was possible. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream before it became a movement. Steve Jobs envisioned a computer in every home when most people didn't even know what a computer was. You are no different. You have that same power. You have access to the same mental machinery that created everything you see around you. The buildings, the technology, the art, the systems, all of it started as a thought in someone's mind. What keeps your competitive edge, what keeps you on top, is your ability to think, to mentally prepare over and over and over again. Champions aren't just made in the gym. They're made in the quiet moments of visualization, in the repetitive mental rehearsals, in the discipline of controlling their thoughts when their thoughts try to control them. The body has limits. The mind does not. Your body will tell you to stop. It will scream at you. It will beg you to quit. It will convince you that you've reached your limit. But here's the secret that separates the good from the great. When your body says, I can't, your mind can say, but I will. We focus so much on everything from the neck down that we forget it all starts here, in the mind. If you're not mentally ready, you're never truly physically prepared. Preparation begins in the mind. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most influential leaders. What separates them from everyone else? It's not always superior talent. It's not always better resources. It's their mental game. It's their ability to stay focused when distractions are everywhere. It's their capacity to remain calm in chaos. It's their commitment to seeing victory before it happens. Mental preparation means practicing your success before you experience it. It means running through scenarios in your mind until they become second nature. It means programming your subconscious to expect excellence, to anticipate victory, to recognize opportunity when it appears. So what would your life look like if you decided, looking toward the future, I will not let my fears stop me? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine it. What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail? What dreams would you chase if fear wasn't holding you back? What person would you become if you stopped listening to that negative voice in your head? That life is possible, but it requires a decision, a real decision, not a wish, not a hope, a decision backed by action, sustained by discipline, and protected by an unshakable belief in yourself. Whatever you must do, do it. Because if you don't, life will beat you down until you surrender. Life doesn't reward hesitation. It doesn't crown the cautious. It doesn't celebrate the comfortable. Life rewards action. Bold, decisive, committed action. Even if that action leads to failure, it's better than the slow death of never trying at all. When you're young and you make mistakes, don't let them destroy you. Everyone who has made it has made mistakes. You have to fail in order to win. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. It's the tuition you pay for success. Every setback contains a lesson. Every mistake holds a message. Every defeat reveals what you need to improve. The people who never fail are the people who never try. They live safe, small lives, protected from disappointment but also disconnected from greatness. Don't be that person. Be the person who tries, fails, learns, and tries again. To understand how to hit the game-winning shot, you have to miss the game-winning shot. You have to be tough, because the road to success is always under construction. There is never a clear path. This is a truth that no one wants to hear but everyone needs to understand. Success is messy. It's complicated. It's full of detours, roadblocks, and unexpected obstacles. There is no GPS that will guide you directly to your dreams. You have to navigate by faith, adjust by feedback, and persist through frustration. The people who succeed are the ones with a relentless attitude. You must hang in there through the bad breaks, because the bad breaks will come, and they usually show up right before the big breakthrough is about to happen. This is the cruel irony of success. The darkest hour is just before dawn. When you're closest to your breakthrough, it often feels like you're furthest from it. When victory is within reach, defeat seems most certain. This is when most people quit. Don't be most people. You'll face a series of setbacks, and that's where many people fall. They get tired. They get discouraged. They start listening to the critics and doubters. They begin to question their own vision. They lose faith in themselves and their dream. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, they give up. Maybe not all at once, but piece by piece, day by day, until one day they look in the mirror and realize they've become someone they never intended to be. But my life and my success exist to prove this truth. You can stumble, you can fall, and you can rise again. This is not just a platitude. This is a promise backed by countless stories of human resilience. This is the testimony of everyone who has ever achieved something meaningful. They got back up. They didn't stay down. They didn't accept defeat as final. You are writing your story right now. Every choice you make, every action you take, every moment you decide to push forward or give up, these are the paragraphs of your life's narrative. What story do you want to tell? Do you want a story of what if and if only? Or do you want a story of courage, perseverance, and ultimate triumph? Do you want to be the person who almost made it? Or the person who refused to stop until they did? The truth is, your circumstances don't determine your destiny. Your decisions do. You might be starting from behind. You might face obstacles others don't face. You might have to work twice as hard for half the recognition. Life isn't fair, but that doesn't mean you can't win. Some of the greatest success stories come from people who had every reason to quit but chose instead to persist. They transformed their pain into power, their setbacks into setups, their mess into their message. They used what was meant to destroy them as fuel to drive them forward. You have that same capacity within you. You might not feel it right now. You might be in the middle of your darkest season. But trust this, if you're still breathing, you're not done. If you're still here, you still have purpose. If you're still standing, you still have fight left in you. So here's what I need you to do. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Right now. Make a commitment to yourself. A real commitment. Look yourself in the mirror and declare, I will not quit. I will not surrender. I will not settle. I will become everything I was created to be, and I will let nothing and no one stop me. This journey won't be easy. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were simple, it wouldn't be worth pursuing. The difficulty is what makes it valuable. The challenge is what makes it meaningful. You will want to quit. Multiple times. You'll question your decision. You'll wonder if it's worth it. You'll compare yourself to others who seem to have it easier. You'll feel alone, misunderstood, and exhausted. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember the vision that ignited this fire within you. Remember the person you promised yourself you would become. Remember that every great achiever faced the same doubts, the same fears, the same temptations to give up. And they pushed through. Not because they were superhuman. Not because they had some special advantage. But because they made a choice. The same choice available to you right now. The choice to continue. The choice to believe. The choice to become. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop looking for permission. Stop seeking validation from people who don't understand your vision. Start. Continue. Persist. Breakthrough. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. Your unique gifts, your specific experiences, your particular perspective, these are needed. You are needed. But only if you show up. Only if you refuse to quit. Only if you commit to the process and trust the journey. Today is the day everything changes. Not because circumstances changed, but because you changed. You decided. You committed. You chose to embrace the difficulty, accept the challenge, and fall in love with the process. Now go. Execute. Become. The world is waiting for your greatness.